CSF Entertainment.
Yo, 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 and welcome back to CSF Entertainment. This time we are bringing you Power Book 2, Episode 5, exclusive picks and predictions. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Episode 5 synopsis says Tariq is sent on a journey of self discovery that gives him clarity on what his path moving forward must be. As Monet fights to keep her family together, Detective Carter and his task force move in on the Tejadas. Now, here in this scene here, we have Anya and Tariq. We first saw Anya and Tariq meet each other at the end of last week's episode. So I'm sure here this is just a continuation from their first meeting. Thinking Tariq is probably going to go back and forth with her, maybe even try to get a little intel on Noma, just to see what Anya knows, if she knows him or anything of the nature of his mom business. What we do know is that at some point, Tariq and Anya hook up. She becomes his love interest, or he could have just been doing it out of spite to get back at Noma. Another thing that we know is that Noma and Kane show up to one of Tariq's parties. So I'm wondering from the exchange between those two if they find out that Tariq and Anya have actually met, and that's why they go to one of Tariq's parties. Here we have Dru and Monet, and we've seen this scene here from multiple trailer clips for the season, and they're going back and forth. Monet just wants to bring her family back together, as I said in the synopsis, and Dru is not really here for it. So I'm sure they're going to have an argument. Monet, will forgive Dru for putting a hit out on her, and he's still up at arms with Monet, and he's not in that forgiving mood right now. He's going to pretty much say, we're not a family at all, and he's going to dump more on Monet. Here we have Monet again. We saw this scene as well from next week's trailer for the upcoming episode, and she says that Tariq has pretty much torn their family apart ever since he has came into their life. So I know here she's willing to do any and everything to put her family back together, as well as the synopsis told us this. We also saw in this scene that Kane was there. I'm thinking Kane is not going to have anything to do with it, as he is moving more with Noma, and they're starting their relationship, as well as he is Noma's right hand man. We have Dru here as well at the table. Of course, again, he's more than likely just going to dump on Noma some more about how he's been feeling, the family, and possibly he's going to make some type of offer to Monet, like what he will do to come back and join the family and the family business as well. Here we have Detective Carter and Kamal. Like they're having a conversation, as we saw last week. Detective Carter visited Monet, put some stuff into her head to try to pit her against Tariq, and Tate did the exact same thing. The synopsis told us that Detective Carter and his task force are closing in on the Tejadas. This scene right here was also in the trailer, and Detective Carter told Tate to keep eyes on St. Patrick. So I'm thinking Detective Carter is coming up with a plan to take out the Tejadas, and he wants Tate to keep an eye on Tariq so that he can connect those two together to see if his plan, whatever he puts in motion, if Tariq will be there and he can catch both of them in the act. Here we have Kane and Zion in the Fight Club. We all knew this was coming. We've seen it. So Kane here is in the Fight Club fighting Zion. I'm thinking this is nothing more than Kane and Noma coming to the Fight Club because they found out that Zion is the one who is fronting Tariq the drugs for his business. So Noma and Kane comes here to try to get Zion to stop dealing with Tariq. Zion says, okay, you want me to stop dealing with Tariq? Let's hop in the cage. And whoever wins, if you win Kane, I'll stop. If you don't win Kane, I don't. And we see that Kane is victorious as he is smiling and he's happy and he's looking at no other person other than Noma, who is up watching Kane down there fight Zion. Here we have Noma and Kane. This could be before or this could be after the fight. However, it was said also in the trailer that Tariq has learned his lesson. So, pretty sure after this is her plan to shut down Tariq altogether. He already fought Zion. Kane was victorious. That's going to shut off his pipeline, and now she just want him gone for good. Here we see Monet shooting at someone, which is what we also saw in the trailer, and I think she's letting off at the Russians. We saw, and I want to say episode 3, we saw when Monet popped up as Noma was making a deal with the Russians. Monet told them, "This is my city." Monet wants her business back. So I'm willing to believe she's going to be here, is going to stop some type of business deal between maybe Noma's crew or just shooting at the Russians in general to maybe scare them so that they can stop doing business with Noma. But we do know that she is shooting at someone that is driving a van. Here we see Detective Carter. Now it looks like, could it possibly be that he was there also while Monet did the shooting, as it is nighttime and it looks like they're somewhat in the same alley? We also see Dru here with 2 other people in his entourage, and I'm thinking here that Detective Carter rolls up on Dru and arrests Dru possibly. In the trailer, we heard Detective Carter say, "Put your hands behind your back." And while they're there, I'm thinking Monet, gets away, and Dru is the one who gets caught and gets locked up. But we also saw that in the trailer, Dru had this exact same outfit on, and a gun was pointed past his face, and someone was shot. Could it be, as we've been saying this theory for quite a while, that Detective Carter is dirty? So could it be that Detective Carter was the one who unalived someone right in front of Dru? Could be the person that is right next to him to get some type of leverage to take out the Tejadas, or maybe even try to pin it on Dru. But believe me here, more than likely that Detective Carter will roll up on Dru and this unknown character right here. And that's it. Drop your comments down below and let us know what you think after seeing those exclusive picks. Let us know your predictions.